그러려니 할 수밖에 없는 거겠죠, 아무래도. 자, 어디 그러면은 이 포켓몬들 어떤 녀석들 나올지 한번 좀 볼까나. 왜? 아니, 중요한 순간에 이렇게 위험한 녀석들 나오면 미라이돈도 도와주지 않을까 싶기도 하는데. 그러니까 처음에 그 굴에 처음 만났을 때 미라이돈이 그래도 어쨌거나 조금 약간 멋있는 모습 보여주겠죠. 그렇게 됐었다면은 좀 도움이 될 거고, 또 배틀에서 하고 싶은데, 아무래도 이 에리아 제로 이 에리아 제로에서 온 뒤로는 좀 많이 겁먹하고 있죠. 하지만 뭐 진짜 강력하긴 하겠죠. 그리고 이미 그 5개의 비전 스파이스도 다 먹였고 했으니까 싸울 때는 도움이 되긴 하겠죠. 그리고 원래 여기에서 왔다고 하니까 진짜로 가족이 있을지도 모른다고 하니까. 근데 이렇게 하면 사실 포켓몬의 그 국룰을 조금 어기는 거 아닌가. 원래 포켓몬은 한 번에 6마리까지 가지고 다니는 게 거의 국룰인데, 지금 미라이돈까지 합하면 7마리잖아요. 자, 누가 나올까나. 아니, 저것은? 또 한 마리 미라이돈? 아, 그럼 아까 2마리가 있었다고 했었으니까 그 타임머신을 발동했을 때 2마리가 나온다고 하냐, 2마리가 있었다고 했거든요, 미라이돈이. 근데 뭔가 확실히 좀 이상하긴 하죠. 확실히 뭔가 가족이 하는 분위기는 전혀 아니었네요. 이것이 말로만 듣던 동족 상잔? 아니면 뭐 동족 모시기? 전혀 따뜻한 가족 제외는 아니었었죠. 아무리 누가 봐도. 싸우기 거의 진짜 싸우기 거의 1초 작전이었던 것 같은데. 아니 뭐 어쨌거나 싸워야 된다면 싸워야 되는 거겠죠. 근데 그러면 아까 튜러 교수가 위험한 포켓몬 중에 하나가 쟤를 말하는 것일 수도 있겠죠. 안쪽에서 나올 거라고는 하는데, 아이고 양반은 못 되는구만요. 왜 듣자니 여기 스칼렛 버전 애들은 조금 다른 애들이 나온다고 한다고 하네요. 제가 알아본 바로는 또. 포위됐네요 벌써 또. 당연히 환영, 참 엄청난 환영해네요. 저 하리문 같은 애들이 제가 또 알아본 바로는 요번에 그 레이드에서 정말 애용되는 애라고 한다고 하더라고요. 뭐 정말 뭐 그 특별 훈련 받고 뭐 그 엄청난 훈련을 받고 다 공격력에 몰빵하고 뭐 배복 쓴 다음에 뭐 인파이트 바로 쓰면은 뭐 바로 그 웬만한 포켓몬들도 거의 다 웬만한 레이드 포켓몬들가 뭐 5성짜리든 6성짜리든 웬만한 애들은 거의 다 거의 원턴킬 낸다고들 하던데. 네, 무쇠손, 네. 이 녀석이 강철 타입도 있던 걸로 기억을 하는데, 강철가 땅 타입이니까 일단 얘를 보내줘. 버섯모 일단 내보내야겠네요. 역시 강철 타입 좀 단단하네. 충전한 거 일렉트릭 필드하고 그 다음에 그 무슨 그 와이드 볼트 쓰면 그렇게 강하게 하겠네요. 어디 보자. 이게 C폭탄, 이게 박치기, 이게 마펀치, 그리고 이게 깨뜨리기거든요. 깨뜨리기로 한방 컷 한방 컷이 될 것 같은데. 아이고. 아니 고속 스페인이 왜 저렇게 거의 100%. 야 네모나 나도 좀 턴 좀 갖게 하자. 야 그래도 인파이트로 바로 바로 박살내버리네. 이 전투맨 이 배트매니아 같은 이놈 진짜. 진짜. 다음은 이 녀석이네요. 드디어 나왔던 무쇠의 손. 또 아르몬 바로는 얘가 전기 격투 타입인 걸로 알고 있거든요. 전기 격투. 악비아를 내보내고 싶긴 한데 얘가 또 악 타입이 있어가지고 악 타입은 또 격투에 약해가지고. 얘 전기 타입 됐다면 얘를 내보내면 되겠구나. 이 전기새. 얘가 어차피 얘 특성 축전, 얘 특성 그 축전. 얘가 제가 특성 그 축전인 얘로 잡았거든요. 특성이 축전인 얘로. 오우. 단단하네? 기주가 여스다시에요 제발. 블랙키네. 블랙이 에스퍼타이 기술도 쓸 수 있었구나. 그렇겠죠. 여기 지금 여기 미래 포켓몬들의 그 8대 지방이 다 나오면 진짜 카오스가 대혼란이 일어나겠죠. 블레이키도 뭐 페어리 타입 기술 배울 수 있던가요? 그 초롱초롱 눈 말고도. 어허. 자, EV. 님피아도 악타입 기술 쓸 수 있군요. 어허. 어허. 제가 미래 포켓몬들은 거의 잘 모르고 또 많이 안 써봐서. 얘가 악과 비행 타입이라고 하는데, 아니 근데 진짜 악과 그냥 드래곤 타입 어디다 빼먹은 거야. 난 독지르 게임을 부수기를 사용한다. 악 타입한테. 근데 그 와중에도 악타 아니 그 와중에 방어 타입도 왜 떨고? 난 독지르기 써서 오 독상태 걸렸군. 나이스. 나 마비타프가 그 치근거리게 쓸 수 있네요. 치근거리게 쓸 수 있었죠. 치근거리기 진짜 한 방에만 훅 가네. 아무래도 그렇게 아마 그 녀석 좀 호전적인 녀석인가 보네요. 얘는 조금 온순한 녀석이고. 얘네들이 지금 남은 녀석들 좀 처리해주겠다고 하는데. 와, 하하. 하긴 이 미라이오든 때문에 이 녀석의 좀 어린 시절이 조금 많이 안 좋아지긴 했었죠. 근데 그렇다고 해서 저렇게 겁먹하는 모습 봐봤자 기분이 별로 안 좋아질 거도 하니까. 그 녀석한테 지지 말라고 하네요. 그럼 딱 5분 정도만 조금 뭔가 과자 좀 먹고 쉬었다가 바로 조금 시작하도록 하겠습니다. 맞나? 됐다. 자, 이제 충전도 어느 정도 됐겠다. 그럼 바로 시작하도록 하겠습니다. 아주 진짜 클라이맥스가 바로 눈앞이네요. 자, 과연 제로 연구소의 생명체 확인했다고 하는데, 수면 모드 해제? Oh, yeah, so I actually kind of had to chat in Korean for a bit because there was a Korean person chatting there, and as I said, I do accept Korean and English, so yeah, just kind of get into English mode for now. Yeah, pardon me, but yeah, it was just about me talking about some of these Pokemon thingies and how I could I was kind of surprised how these the Umbreon can use Psychic type moves and all that jazz. So anyway, hello, Ultimate Kirby, thank you for coming. Rawr. Wait, you had a freaking Master Ball? No, back to your ball. You had a Master Ball? What in the heck is going on here? That one is far less tractable and far more aggressive than the one you've traveled with. Your Miraidon fled Area 0 because it lost to the other one in a territorial struggle. Of course. Of course. But, I mean, sure, I think the turf war among Pokemon isn't all that new, but seriously. So that's how that actual game first began, where this dude actually had, flying around this Paldea region, and he just kind of fell off right there. I'm afraid that there is something for which I must apologize. I'm not the true Professor Turo. What? Now that's a freaking bombshell. Or the plot twist, if I just say so myself. What are you talking about? I'm an artificial intelligence the professor created, imbued with his memories and knowledge. In short, I'm an AI-powered robot. This is actually the first time to where this professor did have some plot twisting event. I'd say okay, second I say, ever since Legend Arceus, maybe. The real professor passed away during the incident that destroyed Research Station number 4. So he actually lost his life. Passed away? The Pokemon was not to be blamed. It was the original professor who failed to accurately judge its full power. I believe the professor wanted nothing more than for the Miraidon to survive and thrive. That is why he threw himself in front of your Miraidon in an attempt to protect it. From the time I first reached out to Director Clavel and asked to be put in contact with you, I was never more than an AI. Also, Kirby, the reason I asked you to come to me is because I have one last thing to do here at the Zero Lab, and I desire your help. Short, I wish for you to put a stop to the time machine the original professor created. Any questions can be addressed as we make our descent. Follow me. Oh, that's a surprise. Oh, there's booster energy, an item held to be held by. Oh, let's take a look. Let's see what was that. What was that? Oh. There's an item to be held by Pokemon with certain abilities. The energy that fills this capsule boosts the strength of the Pokemon. Oh. So I guess this is exclusive to some of these future Pokemons, huh? Gotta save just to be sure. This elevator will take us down to the lower level. Step inside. Let's step inside. Otto Kirby, it truly is a great relief to me that you came. I will answer any questions you may have. Is there anything you wish to know? So what is an AI really? An AI is an artificial intelligence created by a human being. A computer draws on the original professor's knowledge and memories to calculate all of my thoughts and actions. The results of those calculations are expressed by this mechanical body, built to resemble the professor in every way. Humanity does not, in fact, possess the knowledge to develop such sophisticated AI at present. But the crystals that make up the Zero Lab have made such a thing possible here. They are also why I cannot leave this place. Is there anything else you want to ask? So what happened to the real professor? As I explained to you before, the original professor no longer exists. During the destruction of the research station, his physical body received grievous injuries that left it unable to sustain life. I'm afraid that this fact may be difficult for his son, Arvin, to accept. I now manage the Zero Lab in the original professor's place. Is there anything else you want to ask? What is this time machine? The time machine is a device that the original professor and I worked on together. It sends Pokeballs to a different point on the timeline to catch Pokemon there, and it can then draw them back here to the present. When he was alive, Professor Turo had a great fascination with the Pokemon from another age, what you might call future Pokemon. Even as we speak, the time machine continues to automatically draw future Pokemon to this time. Is there anything else you wish to ask? So, what is it that you really want? The original professor had a dream of a world in which future Pokemon might live alongside present-day Pokemon in harmony. And I guess I think the Professor Sada, the one in Professor Scarlet, want the past Pokemon and the present Pokemon to coexist, I guess. But these Pokemon have gained a strange power due to their adaptations in the distant future, and this power has proved too terrible. Their very existence brings the destruction to the ecological balance of this current age. The original professor would say that such destruction is a natural part of life. At present, the barrier around Area Zero is still working to keep the future Pokemon from escaping into the rest of Paldea. But I guess it's not perfect considering that the Iron Tusk, the futuristic Donphan, became a freaking titan during the desert area. But we've begun to see Pokemon appear that can break the barrier, such as Iron Treads, Eventually, they will break free of this walled garden known as Area Zero and run rampant across the Paldea region. And when they do, the rich and varied ecosystem of Paldea will be trampled beneath their coming. I may have been created as a copy of Professor, and yet, I cannot seem to find the logic in allowing such a tragedy to occur. But any hope of preventing it would require overcoming the greatest AI that the original professor ever devised. Dr. Kirby, you have become a formidable trainer. Now use that strength you have gained to destroy the dream Turo once cherished. I can't do that, you know. There must be some other way. This task cannot be done without your strength. Please, I beg you. We have reached the lowest level. Behold, this is a time machine we perfected using the power of the terrestrial phenomenon. Just gotta say, just probably one last save before anything else. Let me actually change. I doubt this is actually a battle where we can actually use the actual monies to. I should bought that one more. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, what I can do is give this to the poison barb. There we go. To stop the time machine, you'll need to use the professor's ID, which has been embedded within the Violet book. It was very like the professor to put the final key we would need in that book of all places. He loved that volume since childhood. If you place a Violet book upon the pedestal here, you'll be able to stop the time machine. There is just one issue. If you try to stop the machine, I will most likely attack you. What? Artificial being that I am, my own desires can be overridden by the system's programming. Once that happens, I'm afraid I will become no more than a battle machine bound to defeat anyone identified as an obstacle by my code. My battling abilities are peerless. They are built upon analysis of all the battles carried out by the various champions of the Paldea region. Having seen the bond between you and your Pokemon, however, I believe you can prevail. Once you have readied yourself for this fight, please place the Violet book upon the pedestal. Okay. Alright, here it is. The final, I think it's going to be a climax battle. Like the actual apex of the battle. Or apex of the finale. I guess. Yep, why not? Initial message suggest, please wait. Access denied. Oh boy, I do now. Shutdown command overridden. Reinitializing. It's up to you now, Dr. Kirby. II2 switching to sleep mode, activating offensive protocol. Please defeat me. At last. At last my dream is within reach. And you're not getting in the way. AI tier has initiated the battle. Wow. Sounds even the battle dialogue is actually kind of like a Iron Moth. That looks like it's the. I don't know who you think you are, but I'm not about to let anyone get into trouble. Okay, Iron Moth. Is he? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna use Assurance. Do you imagine you can best the wealth of data at my disposal with your human brain? Oh boy. It's the power of the distant future. Oh, splendid, isn't it? But is it Steel Fire? I guess it is. You think you're the one? Oh. What? Some sort of error has occurred. Recalculating for critical damage. Good thing I did. Good thing I actually had a lot of these potions at my disposal. Iron Moth. What's your type again? I can tell you're fire type. Are you fire electric? Hold up. I'm gonna use torch stone once more, and oh my god. Nice shot of dodge. Hell yeah! Yeah, I guess. Okay, so you're a fire type. Iron Moth. Oh, he's fire poison. Oh. Iron Thorns? Iron Thorns. Are you? Oh, judging by the name, I think you're gonna be Steel type. I'm gonna Shadow Ball just to be sure. Okay, quick call kicking in. That's awesome. Nice. Yeah, that looks like a Tyranitar, and you look like a oh, Rock Electric. Oh, okay. The Iron Juggler says that that the yeah, the Hydreigon looking good. Yeah, I know that. I like he actually just drops his Master Ball instead of throwing it. That's quite something. Now, this is interesting, child. Do you actually understand future Pokemon's weakness? I certainly am, because I just caught this Pokemon not long ago. Iron Bundle. Oh. I'll stay in. It's that deliberate looking dude. And he's an ice and water type. Stay in? Ah, fake out, come on. Ah, come on. Thanks for the heal, dude. Alright, nice flinch, awesome. Another flinch! I'm just gonna Thunderbolt you. It's not gonna do too much, but still. Iron Valiant. Everything is proceeding within my expectation. I'm afraid probability of you winning is 0. You do, okay, so what? Uh-oh, I do not like where this is going. You do look like a fair. Okay, so you do look like a. Okay, so is that based on Gallade or is it Gardevoir? If you're based on the the Gallade, then I'm just gonna use Air Slash. Okay, I was right about that. So you're fighting type. But considering it was super effective on you, you're not still fighting. Like Lucario. Impossible! I guess is that really it for Professor Turo? Oh, guess you dealt with all those future Pokemons, huh? What is this? Did you already beat all the baddies without me? Okay, out with it, you. Who are you, really? Thank you for everything. Time machine has finally been stopped. You're really not my dad, are you? Oh, look how big you've grown. So proud of you, my... Sorry you were alone so long, Arven. Dad? Security system failure. Security system failure. Threat to time machine detected. Threat to time machine detected. Whoa, what's going on now? Is another army of Pokemon on its way here? It cannot be. Oh boy, of course there's always a phase 2 for the last one. An obstacle is trying to prevent the time machine from performing as intended. Activating production protocol to remove. What was keeping the time machine running through all the professor cared about? Locking all Pokemon except those registered. What? Program initializing, gathering terrestrial energy. I'm sorry, children. This is too much for you. You must run. All tier disabled. Paradise protection protocol initialized. You are no getting my way. You're challenged by AI. Oh wow, even the Paradise production protocol. I like how that just actually changed. Oh yeah, Miraidon. Go and you can't battle without a Pokemon on the field. Oh my god. It's true how Pokeballs won't work. How are you even supposed to battle? Oh, is it time? Yes, it's all Pokemon except for the Pokemon that's all the ID for Turo can battle. So I guess it's Miraidon's time to shine. Ready, dude? Oh boy, here it goes. Here it goes. Wait a second. Oh, is he about to transform the battle mode? Hell yeah! Oh my god! Somebody's somebody's kicking up. Hadronet engine. I wonder it's just the same. I wonder it's just the same as the electrical. Some of those Pokemon that can actually have its drain. Have its drain. What's that ability that does actually make the electrical train as you battle? I forgot about that. But anyway. Are you taunting me, dude? He changed his battle form. Let's go, Miraidon. You got this. Yeah, I believe you actually need some. You actually probably gonna need something that actually. You will fall here within this garden paradise and achieve nothing in the end. Oh, you do have a power gem too, and oh my god, it hurts a lot. I know what I'm gonna do for this. You will not be allowed to destroy my paradise. Obstacle to my goals will be eliminated. We'll see about that, and I still have my Miraidon safe and sound. This looks could be bad. Hang in there, Ultra Kirby. The data says I'm the superior. Fall and become a foundation upon which my dream may be built. You took that hit like a champ. You can do this. I know you can. Oh, all this chant. Okay, since you use a hyper beam, so it must be recharged. Now that's doing some damage. Oh man, can we really not pull off a win here? This doesn't look good. Hey, Ultra Kirby, your Terra Orb is glowing. Capitalize and finish this off. Why doesn't it get an ancient power stat boost or something like that? Anyways. Oh, you have a Terra of Dragon type. Okay. Well, they certainly can actually finish off that dude in one go. Here we go. Terra Stellaris. Oh my, gotta say, that dragon crown for the Dragon Terra Starlight, I think it's actually one of my favorite designs, not gonna lie. And Guardian of Paradise Miraidon, it has been defeated. And yeah, that was actually like a broken Terra Starlight, animation right there. Anyway, we won! AAA. You did it! It's not going berserk anymore? How? How very astounding. To think that you would manage to defy even the original professor's final protections. Are you back to normal? Yes, a completely unforeseen outcome even for an AI possessing the most sophisticated technology ever conceived. Even on the brink of despair, you children did not give in and instead proved your worthiness, showing the wisdom to think for yourselves, the courage to hold faith in your friends, and the fortitude to do what had to be done. No matter how challenging of a future may await you, I believe you'll be capable of walking whatever path you chose for yourselves now, with pride. I thank you, Ultimate Kirby. I thank all of you children. But I'm afraid that the time machine cannot be put to a complete stop so long as I'm here. It appears I myself am part of the system that ensures the machine reboots when stopped. Huh? What does that mean? I'm sorry. You know, when I was watching you all on your adventure from down here, I felt a sense of jealousy. I envied you, your freedom, the way that you came together, working in league with your fellows and caring for them. The way that you saw strength and to better yourself, throwing all you are into your battles. The way that you would face down even the greatest enemies to save that which you loved. The way that you never ceased to seek nor to fight for a treasure on your own. And the way that you soared free through the very skies on those wings of yours. I wish that I, too, might be as free as you all, feel free to seek out that which I might treasure above all else, not bound. Your own treasure. As long as I remain here, the time machine will not stop, for I'm inextricably connected to it. So I've made a decision. I'll use the time machine to journey to the world of future that I've dreamed of. What? You can't just leave now, right when we finally reached you. I'm not going only so that the time machine can be stopped. I also cannot deny my desire to see that future world for myself. Is this what it feels like to have your heart race with the thrill of adventure? Arvin, I'm sorry that I kept the truth from you for so long. I inherited all the thoughts and wishes of the professor, and so I understand better than any. Your father truly loved you. You can't. You can't just go and say a thing like that now. No? I suppose you're right. I'm sorry. Arvin, Miraidon, Ultimate Kirby, it is a little sad, but I'm afraid this is goodbye. Dad! Oh! Farewell, my free adventurers. I bid you adieu. How could you just go? Dad. Arvin, you okay, bud? Yeah, somewhere deep down, I kind of already knew it. I knew that thing was fake, but when it said my name using his voice and wearing his face, even if it was fake, it felt real, you know? And so Sorry, I don't know what I'm saying. That's okay. Yes! I guess Miraidon is sad too. Oh, but the battle form, how cool is that? It's so strong. If it tries to nudge at me for a belly rod once it's huge like this, I seriously think I'm gonna die. Hey now, let's not skip over the big win here. Ultimate Kirby and Miraidon just saved all of Paldea. That's right, you both did amazing. Thanks, Ultimate Kirby. Yeah, that's my blood Ultimate Kirby for ya. You know, Arvin, even though the professor is gone, I bet he's finally having a real fun adventure of his own in the future. Yeah, thanks, Penny. Yeah, sorry. What should we do now? What should we do now, Ultimate Kirby? Well, let's go home. You said it. Come on, everyone. Let's make our way at home. Ugh. Gotta stretch, gotta stretch, gotta stretch. Ugh. Oopsie daisy. Wine, game? Oh, don't tell me you actually go freeze on me. Do I have to do that battle all over again? Please don't. Oh. Whew. Yeah, I was about to say, wait, do I really have to restart the game? Please don't. But nope, I was wrong. Sorry for proving me wrong, game. Okay, everybody, listen up. What is it? Let's take a long road home and get a little more fun out of this adventure. I don't really. Sounds great if we can load up on snacks first, I'm in. Hey, also Kirby, not you too. Oh, alright, fine. I guess we're doing this. Ba-da-da. It looks like Arvin doesn't hate, start to not hate Miraidon as much as his past self, I guess. That's good to see. You see tonight. Oh. Ugh. Yeah, I had to yeah, mute out the game music. I'm sorry, but yeah, it's guys. It's if I don't do this, I might be I get DMCA'd. So, but anyway, that is it. That is it for the PokemonViolet version. Although there are still more adventure await, and you guys should know the the actual Pokemon rules. The end is never the end. I guess for the time being, and I'll just kind of rejoice about the fact that I finally beat the actual story mode. And I'll think about what to do as for PokemonViolet version. The post game features, but post game contents. I mean, but as a starter, I'd say. In most this game, especially if I have to compare it with the actual prequel, Sword and Shield, I actually, in most ways, I did enjoy this game, especially with the story wise. I enjoyed it a lot more than the prequel, like, especially the Path of the Legend, to where with Arven you actually take down 5 Titans. I think storylines in the especially for that in a Path of Legend, I find that I actually really like the story. Like, it almost made me cry, to be honest. Like, had I had the weaker hearts or maybe had the softer hearts, I might have actually cried. Not that I'm saying I'm a heartless dude or anything like that, but yeah, it was actually quite story. It was quite something, and I guess overall, like. This, I mean, okay, guys, remember, this is basically, well, in a way, it's the first, but in reality, it's just the second overworld concept of Pokemon after Legend Arceus, which is another prequel in a sense. And I feel like the try itself was good because, I mean, I certainly did like Pokemon Legend Arceus, and while it was still fresh, and they actually, I think that try did work pretty dang nice. But I guess and the music store, I mean, as for music goes, I think they actually tried to make it not. They tried to make it as close to some kind of Spain music because I mean that's pretty much what Paldea is region is based on. Spain. I mean, I don't have a huge. Okay, this may sound a bit prejudiced, but hopefully I'm not correct about this, but. I kind of wish they actually had some more rocking music. I like that music. Duh, duh, bum, 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 bum. Yeah, I like that music, but yeah, the overall music was kind of a little soothing. Like, instead of being really some kind of like being a banger. Like, I mean, there was a banger music to it, but not as much. And yeah, I guess they tried to make the music go along with the Spanish music, but yeah. And my other complaints, it's basically the glitches and some of the graphic some kind of bugs or glitches that were found in this game. But which I'm not gonna talk about it too much, as I've already talked about this, and this is something that Pokemon Game Freak does need to listen. And well, again, I'm not gonna say too much, or else I may end up becoming become branded as being a person who only buys the game through via how it looks or how the graphic is. Which I've said this multiple times, and I'll say it again. I do not buy games only through the graphics and motions. But it is true that Game Freak, especially Pokemon, needs to work on that. And I believe with these games, actually with the earlier patches, before the patch upgrade, more people do agree with me to where this game needs to focus more on, Game Freak needs to focus more on, invest more on these graphical issues and motions. That's all I gotta say. So if I were this game, I can't recall how what scores did I give for the Sword and Shield, but pretty to you like this. If Sword and Shield was 8.5 out of 10, then I said this game was in general, I say it was 8 out of 10, like F8 or 7.5 out of 10. Yeah, 7.5. You're 7.5 because I mean I really like this. I really like this entire Paldea region to where you actually go move around this open world, like large Paldea region. That is very amazing enough, but I still can't get enough of this frame rate issues and frame drops and all that jazz. I seriously cannot stress to you guys enough just how frustrated I was, and I'm not the only one who does that. But as far as the game goes, like Pokemon never betrays us when it comes to the sheer entertainment itself, like how fun it is. It pains me to admit it, but I guess we'll have to admit that. But yeah. Moving on. Calling students to the director office, Miss Kirby, Miss Ultimate Kirby, Miss Nemona, Master Arvet, and Miss Penny. Director Clever would be like to see you in his office. Ding dong, ding dong. If you select Miraidon while the main menu is open, you can now have it change between its battle form and its right form. And yes, let's go to the director's office. Looks like the hero is finally here. Would you join us, Miss Ultimate Kirby? We're in an earful, aren't we? Guess we'll find out soon enough. No need for concern, you two. I'm not angry in the slightest. I merely called you all here to discuss your fine achievements in this year's treasure hunt. You shut down the professor's time machine, and thus prevented the Pokemon from the future from running rampant across Paldea. Your actions were truly outstanding in every regard, and I couldn't be prouder of you all. Though your decision to enter the strictly off-limits area was admittedly regrettable. You've got us there. However, since this was necessary to protect Paldea and its precious ecosystem, I'm willing to overlook that particular point. Yeah, so we are not getting raked over the coals after all. Oh, before I forget, Miss Ultimate Kirby, there is something I would like you to have. Each of your friends has received one already, so this one is for you. Wow, Master Ball, and you have 4 of them? Huh? Oh, and about the Hall of Fame badge I gave you a short while ago, that gift is one we bestow only upon students who achieve truly remarkable feats. I expect you to honor what that badge represents by striving always to serve as a model for your fellow students. You can count on me. Splendid! Such enthusiasm will surely take you far in life. And Master Ivan, I was so sorry to hear about the professor. You have my deepest condolences. Well. Yeah, it was pretty rough when I found out my dad had died. But weirdly enough, my head actually feels clear now, for the first time in ages. In the Great Crater, I got to learn a bit about my dad's research and what he was trying to achieve down there. I guess if you're building something as mind-blowing as a time machine, that takes priority over showering your son with attention, huh? All I know is I'm done feeling like some lost little kid. Done. Time to say goodbye and move on. I'm gonna enjoy every last day till graduation with my boss here and my boss day, of course. Well said, Master Ivan. You truly are your father's son. Of course, I must remind you that you've nowhere near enough credits to graduate. You'll need to study frantically to catch up, but I have every expectation of your success. What? And let us not forget the other good news. Our academy has a new champion. Though we sadly cannot make your valiant deeds in the Great Crater known to the public, your new champion rank, at least, should be celebrated throughout the whole school. Oh, I know how we should celebrate. We should hold a Pokemon battle contest. Seriously, could we not? Classic, Nemona. A Pokemon battle contest, you say? While your own vested interests in such a venture are more than apparent, Miss Nemona, I think it's a fine idea. But please understand that a large-scale event will be quite beyond us. We have many other school activities to keep an eye on, after all. Pardon my intrusions, I couldn't help but overhear. Oh hey, G-Dot. The Pokemon League will, of course, happily lend a hand in organizing this contest. La Primera? Well, a most kind offer, Chairwoman Gita. I do everything in my power to nurture young, up-and-coming talent. Though that's not to say only the youth have promise when it comes to Pokemon battles. A former gym leader, the developer of the Pokédex app, this academy clearly counts many skilled trainers of Pokemon among its staff. As such, my suggestion is as follows. Students and staffs should compete for the title of strongest trainer at the academy. Whoa, we get to battle the teachers? You'd compete too, right, Primera? Is that even allowed? The chairman is not part of the academy, right? Actually, I think she's the chairman of the school board as well as the Pokemon League. Wait, for real? I mean, I knew she was on another level, but wow. Thank you for the invitation, Champion Nemona. I would gladly take up your kind offer to compete alongside you all, but I'm afraid my schedule is already packed tight with work that I simply must attend to. Aww, can you free up some time somehow? Well, I suppose I might be able to participate if Champion Ultimate Kirby would agree to lend me a hand with my work. Where to begin? Excellent answers. Much obliged, Champion Ultimate Kirby. To get straight to it, I would like you to go out and inspect Paldia's various gyms in my stead. Are they fulfilling their duties as beacons of strength and inspiration for all those aiming to achieve champion rank? Or has their brilliance started to fade? To find this out, I ask that you bring your full might as champion to bear against each of the gym leaders and test their prowess in battle. They are all trainers of exceptional talent, handpicked by me personally. I do not expect you will find any cracks in their armor, but, well, consider it a formality. This will also provide the perfect stage for your first appearance as a new champion. Since all the gym leaders will still be expecting me to carry out in the inspection, I imagine they will have mustered their full strength. I dare say they might be more of a challenge than when you faced them before. You get to have all-out battles with the gym leaders. You get to have all-out battles with the gym leaders? Man, I'm jealous. Now then, on to another crucial matter. I'd like to discuss with Penny here how to patch the weakness in our league point system. But there's a bunch of anime I missed that I was just gonna binge. Thank you in advance for your willing and eager cooperation, and I'll take that as, if you don't help me, I'll let the world know or expose you that you're the one behind hacking our league point, and that is a very heavy punishment. It is only thanks to I, the great Jida, have overlooked your past mistakes. Yeah, I mean, I'll do it. I'll help. Let me help. Excellent. We'll leave you all to it then. Come now, Penny. This is awesome. Show this inspection thing who's boss so that La Primera can join our tournament, okay? And enjoy taking another swing at the gym gauntlet while you're at it. Yep, it's going to be a gym leader rematch and they're gonna pack quite a punch. I'll take care of filling out the forms and other administrative stuff so the ball gets rolling on the tournament in the meantime. I say it's wonderful to see you all showing such initiative. You each have a critical role to play. Penny assisting the league, our new champion inspecting gyms, Nimona arranging the event. Give it your best, everyone. And funnily enough, Arvin is the only one who's actually feeling a bit of a cold shoulder. Yes, my role's so obvious it goes without saying. Yep, here it is. Now we actually have to fight against all these gym leaders. And I assume that just like, our first match in the Pokemon, on the Victory Road Champion, I believe we can still choose whichever order we want, but still have to pay some prices, I guess. We'll get into that in due time, but for now, I'm just gonna rejoice about the fact that I'm done. I'm finished the main story, and I guess that's what matters for the time being. I'll think about what to do, or what to do with the gym leader re-challenges, or rematches.